Wow, folks, here we are. Live show. It's going to be loud. It's going to be messy, but we are here in the Elbo Room coming to you live right now for an episode of the Empty Netters podcast brought to you by BetMGM. Me and CP here chopping it the fuck up. Stanley Cup final champion show. We've got everything buzzing on. 5-1 win for the Florida Panthers in Game 6, here at home at Ameren Arena, here in Fort Lauderdale, at the Elbo Room. We are fucking buzzing.
What's fucking hilarious is all the fucking lives we've done after games, me slumped over on the couch.
Look at your posture.
Absolutely battling. You motherfuckers thought that was hard, dude. You motherfuckers thought that was hard. I haven't slept. We haven't gone to bed. And I'm out here on a stool, no back, dude. At Elbo, sun, looking out on the ocean, sun right in my eyes, live show. We don't give a shit. That's how this goes.
We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. Let's get into this game, folks. Here's the deal. I'm looking at my phone right now. I'm sorry. I'm getting the live up. I want people to know to join right now. Here we go. Boom. We're buzzing. Unbelievable stuff here. We are in the Elbo Room right now. We're going to keep reminding you that we are here in Fort Lauderdale. All the family is here. The players are walking in about 2 seconds. Look at this setup. It looks grimy. It looks dirty. That's what the Elbo Room is.
The floors are soaked. I'm already sweating.
I
got my drink up here.
We showed up at the game yesterday. Vibes were tense, but vibes were positive. Everyone coming in, buzzing, feeling ready for the game. Felt like something was learned in Game 4. Felt like something was learned from yesterday. It felt like these boys saw the Edmonton Oilers, how good they are, how dangerous they are, how they have continued to play so well with their backs against the wall all playoffs, and they said, we don't care. We're the best team in the playoffs. Yep. We're maybe the best team that we've seen in the last 10, 20 years in Stanley Cup final history. And they just fucking performed.
I think we said before the series started.
Hey, by the way, cheers.
Hey, hell of a season.
Hell of a season. 8 a.m.
Hell of a season. We said before the series started that everybody was saying Edmonton learned from last year. But we said too, so did Florida. There was shit that they learned from that. And I cannot stress the value of blowing 3 games last year and the value of Game 6 against Toronto this year. Having that Game 5 win on the road in Toronto, coming home and getting rinsed, those things add up when you're this team. When you know you need to step up throats, you can't blow this. They wanted nothing to do with going back to Edmonton. I got so many chirps in the chat like, what do you mean they didn't want to go back to Edmonton? They've won 2 games already. They lost in overtime. Of course they thought they could win in Edmonton. But do you think you wanted to go back to Edmonton and face Connor McDavid in Game 7 at home?
No, sir.
Those are the lessons they learned, and they put that to the test in this game, and it really showed.
It was really remarkable seeing guys like Sam Bennett in that game on the bench say, hey, I wasn't ready to stop playing hockey. Yes. Had at least a month left in me, right?
Yep.
I'm telling you, we talked all the time. I want to take a moment, and I'm going to get killed here if I do it too late after all the boys are here. But I want to pump the Edmonton Oilers tires.
Yeah. Yep.
I think we can say it now, right? Like it felt almost like you were cursing the gods for Florida when we tried to say it before. That team.
Cliff's in the chat.
Attaboy, Cliffy.
Come on, Cliff. How to be up, Cliff.
The Edmonton Oilers battled through so much doubt this year. I don't want to say adversity.
Yep.
They battled through so much doubt these playoffs. So many people looked at that roster and they said they're weaker than they were last year. They don't have the depth. They don't have what it takes. They went down 0-2 in round 1, and then they found themselves winning 4 straight to beat the Kings. They came against a Vegas Golden Knights team that they had lost to a couple of years before. That you loved, right? They beat them in 5.
Yep.
Then they battle against that Dallas team after the crazy first game, 6-3 loss, insane third period, and they just kept battling back. Every time it looked like they were outmatched, they kept battling back, and they find themselves in this final, and they win the first game.
Oh, dude.
This Oilers team,
3-1.
This Oilers team just continued to fight through so much doubt. And they deserve all the credit in the world. And I bring that up as to say, this Florida team
is that good.
Is that good. They're so strong. We watched them play this game, this specific one, Game 6. We watched them go into Game 5 on enemy territory. And they went, listen, take your best player in the world. Take your second, third best player in the world. It's impressive. It's difficult to fight against. But we're going to battle because we are a perfectly constructed hockey team. It was so cool to watch Panthers fans last night in the barn, talking to the boys, having them be able to say, we've been here before. We know what it takes literally to win this cup. Then you add vets like Brad Marchand, who's won a cup before. And the way that they just came out in that game, I think the Oilers won that first period.
Keep going.
They outshot them.
Yep.
They were all over them. But who looked so settled? Bob. The defense, keeping the shots to the outside. Connor McDavid trying to penetrate through the middle. He could never get through guys like Forsling, Ekblad, Seth Jones. What an addition, Seth Jones. They couldn't do it. They couldn't get through the middle, and they waited for their chances, and their first chance comes with the fucking golden boy himself, Mr. Hat-Trick.
Mr. Quan.
Mr. Cat-Trick. 4 goals. Sam Reiner gets through, gets the first goal, and from there, it felt like Florida had it all.
Let me just give a quick, because you got to do it, let me give the Oilers their due real fast. You guys obviously heard Matthew Tkachuk tore his adductor muscle off the bone. Everybody's so fucking hurt. Sammy Reiner's 25%. A lot of these guys playing hurt. You will hear soon, and I don't want to leak it, but like you will hear soon how hurt Connor McDavid is. And I'm not making excuses.
No,
I just want you to know.
It shows what a warrior that kid is.
The Oilers fans, Rick jumped in the chat today. I know they were here, but those guys were fucking banged up, and it cannot be overstated. I think Sal maybe said this, somebody in the chat, but Hyman's a huge factor in this series, dude. Like the Oilers lineup thins out so badly without him. Forget about stuff like the power play, but literally, dude, like with the second line, Knobloch's juggling like Kane, like desperately trying to give you anything on that second line with Draisaitl. So, fucking hell, man. The Panthers were better the whole way, but I just wanted to say, shouts to the Oilers, great season. If there's even a little roster building, they will win a cup in the next handful of years.
And let's take a quick moment to just wax poetic and show some love to the fucking 40-year-old man, Corey Perry.
Dude,
playing first line power play.
And
playing
the
first
guys
line
want
minutes.
him up there. Knobloch's trying to push him to the fourth line, and Connor McDavid is going, I want to play with him.
Get this guy on my line.
But he's lost
He's
five
a
cups
Stanley Cup champion. He's been in 5 straight now, right?
I think he missed one.
Or 4 straight at least, though. I mean,
like 5 of 6.
5 of 6 doesn't matter. Whatever it is.
He lost them all.
This guy doesn't matter. Come on. Think about how much hockey that guy has played.
It's insane.
Corey Perry, guys, he's 40 years old. He's been in 5 of the last 6 cups. That is so much hockey. And here he is with some injuries to guys like Zach Hyman. He's playing first-line power play minutes. He's playing on the first line with Connor McDavid.
And they want him.
That's what's just so impressive about this group. The way that they battle, there's so much line juggling, and just here they are, keep going. It's unbelievable.
All right, so let's run through it real quick.
Yeah.
Like you said, start the game, 4 or 5-0 Oilers shots in the first 3 minutes. How many times did we hear, we got to start faster, we got to start faster. No one knows why we suck like this. Incredible start from the Oilers to get on the road, Game 6, fucking life on the line.
Unbelievable.
Exactly what they needed. Then, literally, the first shot on goal for the Panthers goes in the net.
Absolute nightmare. Dude, absolute nightmare if you're Edmonton, right?
Look at my guys, dude. Look at my guys, too. And dude, you had to go with him, and I didn't. I don't even think it was his fucking fault. It's a beautiful goal,
like come on, let's be real. That is a
nightmare goal.
That is a highlight reel goal from Sam Reiner. Falling down, protecting the puck away from the defenseman, pulls it back up to his forehand, goes fucking top titty, bar Mexico.
Dude, from his ass.
The
team going insane.
You can't get mad at anyone for giving up that type of goal.
And
it's a beautiful play.
I want to say, too, and that was another turnover from Bouchard.
It sure was.
Dude,
turnover, and then also, that's who Rhino's cutting in front of.
Yeah.
In front of the net.
Yeah. Dude, it's like, I know Oilers fans are kind of, most of them love him, but you find a few Oilers fans who hate him because they're like, he's a power play merchant, blah, blah, blah. But there's a couple ones, even on the second goal, which I'll get to, but that was kind of brutal. So anyway, massive goal there. And we talked about what it feels like to chase the game all the fucking time, Olivia. All the time.
All the time, Olivia.
Somebody pull up in the chat the stats that it was like, you got to be kidding me, the minutes that the Oilers were winning. Hold on. We got some. Hold on.
We've got an announcement going on right now, chat.
We can keep going.
We're going to keep going.
The
but
Oilers have been chasing the game all fucking series.
All playoffs.
So it's just like, not only was that a great goal, but it was such a fucking killer to be like, here we go again, losing again. It was amazing to see Sam get it. Sam wore his same suit jacket that he wore Game 7 into this game. I'm superstitious like that. I fucking love that shit.
And did you see Matthew Tkachuk?
No, what happened? I didn't even
the executioner, all black suit, dressed for the funeral.
I didn't even see
Showed
that.
up, tie on, looked absolutely amazing.
Talking to Superstitions. Luongo on the drum again, too.
Oh, bring in Lou. Roberto Luongo, now 4-0. When banging the drum for the Florida Panthers.
Oh, my God, dude.
We kept the Miami Dolphins out of the stadium. We kept them out of the arena, folks. We fucking blasted them. We made up a fake stat. It wasn't even real.
Yeah.
And we just said...
they did win once.
Yeah, they did. Jonnu Smith. Keep the fucking bum-ass Dolphins out of the arena, and we'll get a win. This is what the internet can do, folks. We made up a fake stat, kept those fucking losers out of the barn, and we got Lou on the drum.
Okay, so right after that, and this is a theme I'm foreshadowing right now, there was a theme because there was a big, right after the goal, there was a big Panthers flurry, Yeah. And it was critical that the Oilers hung on there at 1-0, and they did, right? So, like, that was so big. And then I really wanted to bring this up. About 10 minutes left, there was a scrum, and then they ended up taking Bennett and Kane. But there was a scrum, and Luostarinen comes in and starts to push Kane. What did Sam Bennett do, dude? What did Sam Bennett do?
Sam Bennett stepped in there, CP, and it's funny because he got the matching penalty. But Luostarinen went in, second man in, started to get in Kane's face, and you saw Sam Bennett. All you guys, all you haters, people want to talk about Sam Bennett. He's a rat. He's this, he's that. He's getting in goalies' faces. The fucking mental game on this guy. He saw Luostarinen step in, gets in Luostarinen's face, and he pushes him out of the scrum to get him out of that mess because he said, we can't have anything here.
Not tonight, dude.
No penalties tonight. We're staying out of the box. We're keeping it 5v5 because 5v5, no one can play with this team. The mental awareness of Sam Bennett to get in there, get Luostarinen out of that scrum, and take the matching himself. Him and Kane go in the box. It was at that moment that I knew, okay, refs are swallowing the whistles tonight. And 2, Florida's not getting any shit tonight. They are here to take care of business.
Dude, I just thought that was such a mature play from Bennett.
It was so incredibly impressive.
The instigator, but he's like, you got to know when to do it.
He's a game general now.
Yes,
he's a game general.
Yes, bro.
Knows how to dictate the pace of play, knows how to make the key play moments. It was truly, truly mind-blowing. We were sitting there with all of these Panthers fans watching the game, everyone fired up, and I saw that moment and I went, holy shit, did you see Bennett right there?
Dude. Amy, thank you. Amy says Oilers led for 33.51 minutes total. I mean, it's taxing. It's stressful. It's a nightmare. You always need a goal. Okay, so we go 4-on-4 there. And, dude, goddamn the Edmonton Oilers, buddy. 4-on-4 looks like a power play for them. If you give them that much ice.
So much ice.
4-on-4 literally looks like a power play for
so
the
much
Edmonton
ice.
Oilers. And I want to shout out Connor had a great rush on that 4-on-4, which, again, I don't make an excuse, but Connor really is like hitting the afterburners when I know it's hurting him. And fucking your boy, Forsling, with an incredible poke check. He goes by just about everyone else in the league on that rush. Everyone else in the league.
I'm telling you, my guy, Gustav Forsling, if he didn't already have the most beautiful family I've ever seen, he's got the cutest kid in the world who looks exactly like him. He's got another on the way. I would walk up to him right now with his second Stanley Cup ring, and I'd treat it as an engagement ring, and I'd tell him I'll be there for you forever, buddy. He's unbelievable. He's the best. He's the best, for my money, two-way defenseman in the NHL.
Amazing.
And Chris, like you just said, man, the way he dictates that center of the defensive zone, he keeps that bubble. And there are times, remember when I said there are those plays where it looks like people are kind of blowing by him, but he keeps them outside.
He keeps them wide enough. It's
They're
actually
not
crazy.
blowing by him.
Yep.
He keeps them outside. He poke checks the puck away. There were a couple of plays where Connor looked like he was getting outside. Goose let him get the turn, poked it right off his stick to the sidewall. Made sure the puck stayed out of the middle of the ice.
It's crazy.
It's incredible.
After that 4-on-4, like any good team, the Oilers used that momentum. And I thought there was another really good flurry. Like in that first period, it kind of went like 5-0 shots Oilers, 5-5. And then all of a sudden it was like 10-5 Oilers. And you're like, dude, this is the period they needed. And I wanted to say this. I've written this a few times during games. I don't think I've ever actually said it on the pod. Bob has a very active stick.
Very. Remember his paddle?
Yeah.
We saw his paddle. It's shaved down so he can shoot it out further.
He's like in the passing lane.
He's down, Chris. He's blocking that side. So you guys will get down and right. So there's no chance of a stuff on the post. Bob will have his stick ready like a fucking javelin.
Dude, yeah.
To shoot it out.
It's like,
and every now and then you see him. It's a go-go gadget.
Like Wolverine. It comes right out.
It is like Wolverine. You'll see it's out. It's ready to go.
It's fucking amazing. And
hey, can I get a go, Panthers?
Let's go, Panthers!
Hell yeah, there we go. Come on, team.
Dude, sometimes I want to say you almost like got to go to school on that if you're the Oilers, where you're like, dude, try to get him up short side high when he's like getting down there. But it's too enticing because you're like, playoffs, it's like get the puck to the net, get the puck to the net.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just trying to funnel shit in front of him, and he's literally like swinging. It's like a fucking windshield wiper when they're behind the net, dude.
It's incredible.
It's really fucking awesome, dude. So good for Bob right there. He was really dialed in. I thought that was fucking massive. Okay, so dude, 4 minutes left. Bennett and I think Reiner got stuck out with them. It was Bennett and Tkachuk and Reiner were out. And dude, they had a great chance. And it was like that one too many passes from Bennett. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And actually, I think that maybe was to Verhaeghe. But dude, I gotta say on the replay, that would have been a tap in. I actually loved the pass.
Oh,
I hated it live. I was like, shoot it, Sammy. But
the play, it goes to Sammy looking like in the slot, and he has an opportunity on the net. And he doesn't take it. He tries to go backside.
Which was because Stu was way out.
Way out of the net.
God,
way out of the net, but it was a great pass. But it also was one of those moments, especially now when we look at it, it's like, yeah, they get the win. It's easy to say. They were just feeling it.
Yeah.
They weren't rushing everything, right? They weren't gripping the 6 too tight.
I knew he was chill. This is game 6. Well, you're up at 1. Another goal would change everything. He tries to make that pass, and he goes like this. After it hits a skate, he goes,
yeah.
And he wasn't like mad. He was like, oh, that would have been nasty. That attitude is so fucking gas. And I want to say, dude, again,
absolutely electric move.
That was awesome.
Absolutely electric move by my guy right there. Now he's going into the women's bathroom. That's the Elbo Room, folks. That's the Elbo Room, folks.
So I want to say, too, another great McDavid
I fucking love that guy. Let me buy that guy a beer.
Another great McDavid rush. Good save by Bob. And then, dude, normally, how many times do we say the Oilers last 2 minutes? Oilers last 2 minutes. Oilers last 2 minutes.
How about the Panthers last 2 minutes?
Last 2 minutes, man. Lundell.
Jesus.
Sick dangle. Lundell had an incredible at the blue line dangle. Toe drag rip just over the bar.
The shiftiness by that kid.
God, dude.
Because he's not even silky like Connor, right?
Yep.
He does those quick shoulder shifts on the blue line. Makes people think he's going wide. Then he cuts in the middle. Keeps that puck in tight.
Yep.
So impressive.
Incredible dangle. And then, dude, I'm begging everybody, because this is leading up to the Tkachuk goal. I'm begging everybody to watch this. I don't know where, because I doubt it's on the full replay. But if you can find a full copy of this game, Lundell has that chance. And, dude, not once, but twice after that, he breaks up an Oilers transition in the neutral zone.
In the neutral zone.
2 times. I'm serious. He literally has that shot. He comes back, gets a stick in the lane, Panthers regroup, turn it over again, and then he breaks it up again, dude. Literally.
People wonder why he's called Baby Barkov.
It's that series right there.
That guy, the way he sees the game, the way he can kind of anticipate breakouts, gets in the right passing lanes, breaks up plays. It's truly remarkable. Him and Barkov.
Yeah.
If I can jump off the script of the game.
Yep.
They both deserve so much credit. There were a lot of people after games 1, 2, 3, and 4, where you're down 0-1, then you tie it up. People were going, where are they on the score sheet? Where's Barkov's goals? Where's this? Where's that? When you play a team like this Edmonton Oilers group, you've got Connor McDavid on the ice, you've got Leon Draisaitl on the ice. If a guy like Sasha Barkov, a guy like Anton Lundell, they go, how many goals does Connor McDavid have?
Yeah, right.
That's doing your job. That's your goal. That's you on the score sheet.
Let the Marchand line outscore their opponents 15-3 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So you're responsible on your end.
Yeah.
Another Bouchard turnover for what it's worth on that goal, which is a killer. But really huge credit to Lundell on that shift. And you get the Matthew Tkachuk goal there, and my God, Dan, does that change the complexion of the game? The Oilers out shooting them. They go into the room 1-0. They go, we're okay.
CP.
2-0. Are you fucking kidding me?
I want to stroke off the Florida Panthers fans real quick. Stroke off Ameren Arena. When that puck found its way onto Matthew Tkachuk's stick in the slot.
High slot.
Patience, right?
Patience.
Catches the puck. Patience. Waits for the screen to slide to the left.
Yep.
Shooter's left. Let's go with that puck. When that hit the fucking twine,
Bro,
that arena
Exploded.
went absolutely berserk.
I'm not saying it's Rogers because it isn't.
It came close.
But that is the loudest I've ever heard that
I've
ring.
never heard of Ameren that loud.
When that
It
went
was
in,
that
I was
moment.
like, oh my God.
There were 2 moments last night in that arena where I went, take a clip of this moment, send it to any fucking hater in the league, anyone who says Florida doesn't go off, Florida doesn't pop off, they don't get loud. When that Matthew Tkachuk goal went in.
Taking a quick break to talk to you guys about BetMGM and the incredible promotions they have ripping all Stanley Cup playoffs. We have been chasing the cup for months, it feels like, and I don't want you to miss out on these amazing opportunities. So what you do is you download the BetMGM app and you use promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS. And when you do that, a lot of really cool stuff happens. I'm serious, a lot of really cool stuff. If your first bet loses, you can win up to $1,500 in bonus bets, all right? That's insane. I know the NHL season is over right now, and what a season it was, but we've still got a little NBA left. How about it? And the MLB, obviously, pulls us through summer. BetMGM is cooking for all that stuff. There's odds boosts, there's promotions all season. So even though hockey was amazing, we all love it so much, we're pretty tired. We are pretty tired. So we're going to enjoy a break, bet on some baseball, bet on a little bit of basketball, and then before you know it, it's football. You know what I mean? Like before you know it, it's football. So download the BetMGM app right now and use that promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS when you sign up. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY for New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 for Massachusetts. 21 plus only. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP for Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF for Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 for Puerto Rico. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. See BetMGM.com for terms. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico.
And then the second moment was in the third period. There was a crazy shift. The boys kind of hemmed in. 3-0, I think.
Yeah.
And there was an unbelievable play, break up a pass, chip high off the glass to get it out for a change. They went nuts. Felt like being at a soccer game when a beautiful pass is made and everyone cheers and people are like, what's going on? And you're like,
nice cross. Yeah.
It's the beautiful game.
Beautiful game.
That was
Chip it out.
I was so fucking proud of those fans in that moment. I was like, holy shit,
Dude,
man.
Fucking smallest violin ever. Woe is us. But it's sometimes hard to see where we are. And I had crept forward for the Lundell initial rush drag.
Yeah.
So I saw it and I was like, oh, and I sat back and he breaks up another pass, but it was kind of in the neutral zone. And when I saw Tkachuk trailing and the puck went to him, I couldn't get forward again. So I see Tkachuk get the pass and then he disappears from my view. So I was just like this, sitting, like experiencing the aura of the room.
And then you just felt it.
And then the whole arena started shaking and I was like, assume that one went in. That was fucking
Then you just felt it.
Incredible. We go into the break. Right away, 2-on-1, Perry, McDavid and Perry.
Unbelievable.
Did Bob get that? I need to see a replay of that.
So
anyone in the chat that's watching that was watching the feed that you remember.
Ross is not in. Bob
did he get that? The McDavid Perry 2-on-1 to start the second.
Forgive me, because I know it wasn't my husband Goose, but the defenseman, I think it was Kulikov? Someone laid down there.
Yeah, and McDavid had to
took
get it
away
around
the passing lane, made the angle ugly. Had to get it around him, couldn't do it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because either way, Bob got over, and it's like sometimes, and for everybody that's like elevate, when the pass is in front of you, all you can really do is hit it on net. Like it's got to be, you got to have some leverage to get it in the air. So whatever, it was an incredible play by everybody. Question for you: at some point, if you're Connor, do you need to shoot that? Like if you're trying to make that hard play, I'm like, dude, you're Connor McDavid. Like maybe you take a bit at it.
Listen, I think that's been a narrative a lot these playoffs. Connor McDavid is such a dynamic player.
Okay, people just saying it went right by Bob's foot. Perry wasn't able to get it on net, which almost helps my point. Where I'm like, that's a hard pass.
By the way, thank you, Chad.
Thank you, everybody. I'm almost like, dude, you gotta just put that upstairs.
A lot of talk goes on about Connor McDavid needing to shoot the puck more, and I actually think he does. I do think that there are plays. We talk about it all the time. The kid moves. He moves too fast.
He's too fast.
He's literally he's too fast for his teammates. It's unbelievable. That was one where the play was the pass. He made the right play as far as I'm concerned.
Smelly's saying it was forcing.
It was Goose.
That's what Smelly's saying.
It's my bad.
But so yeah,
I want to take a moment really quick. I mistook it. It was Forsling. Of course, it was Forsling lying down, taking away a passing lane. We talk about this Panthers team a lot. We talk about their defensive core. People say to us all the time when we do our hockey talks, what does this team need? What does that team need? People bring up the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'm like, dude, Morgan Riley, unbelievable player.
Yeah.
But he's not your guy. He's not your number one guy, not your shutdown guy. You need guys like that. We say it all the time. This Florida Panthers team, especially with the addition of Seth Jones, they've got 4 number ones.
Yeah.
Gustav Forsling, Aaron Ekblad, Seth Jones, Kulikov. Kulikov is who I want to. Mikola.
Yes.
Say it with me. Mikola. I want to point out Kulikov. That fucking guy had one of the better games you will ever see. Active stick, physical body, making great plays, outlet passes all night. He was all over the ice. But that's what this team does. They've got, and I don't even want to, I'm not even saying, I'm not bringing up the rest of the guys, but it's remarkable what these guys do.
Okay, so I want to say, after that 2-on-1, to start the second, even down 2-0, another huge flurry from the Oilers.
Yeah.
That team does not go away ever. I know they never really got back on this one, but that team, I'll give that team so much credit. They are the most resilient playoff team I've ever fucking seen. And maybe the Panthers would be that resilient if they were ever losing, which they never were. Yeah. But this Oilers team doesn't know what it means to be trailing a game.
No.
So fucking resilient. Then you get an incredible Bennett towing through his own legs into a wraparound that my boy Stu, you want to talk shit, he got across the post
Massive
and kept
save.
that out. If that goes in, I know he won Conn Smythe anyway. If that goes in, not only do they end the game, but they hand Bennett the Conn Smythe on the ice. Literally at the TV timeout. They go, here you go, dude. Never mind.
We talked about those loud moments, right? Those huge moments for the Panthers.
Yep.
In that arena. If that Sam Bennett chance had gone in, holy shit.
Literally. Conn Smythe over, whatever. And that was, I had foreshadowed this earlier, teased it. Man, this was a game of the 5-minute flurries. Like it didn't really feel like up and down, back and forth. It felt like all Oilers, all Panthers, all Oilers, all Panthers. It was 2 heavyweights absolutely trading fucking haymakers, trading blows, which made it fun to watch. But holy shit, is it stressful because you're like, you feel hemmed in for long, long stretches. So that was crazy. Then, dude, the Panthers third line starts doing their thing. And, dude, at this point of the game, we're talking like still 10-plus minutes left in the second. And you're getting, from the Edmonton Oilers, you're getting the nuclear line every other shift.
Oh.
Connor, I'm actually going to check Connor's ice time.
Double shift in Connor and Leon, like truly all game. But this is what we talk about. This is why this Florida Panthers team is so perfectly constructed, why they're such a good matchup for the Oilers. Because when you put that line out, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I got to get Barkov out every other shift.
22 and a half minutes for Connor.
You got to get them out every other shift. You don't. Because you got Lundell. You got Marchand. You've got Sam Reinert. You've got Sam Bennett. You've got Matthew Tkachuk. You've got all these guys that play two-way hockey. I swear to God, you look at a guy like Sam Reinert, 4 goals in this fucking game. Absolute machine, huh?
Insane, Dan.
The way this guy, he was so fucking hurt, comes back into this series, battles back, gets healthy, has a huge game 5, has a huge game 6. But the big thing for me is that guy, 2 seasons ago, 57 goals.
Yep.
And he's also in Selke voting.
Correct. It's actually insane.
Scoring almost 60 goals in the National.
Yep.
And then also getting Selke votes. That's your goal scorer. That's your number 1 goal scorer. And he's a two-way player. This team is insane. It's you go down the lineup with the forwards. You got Barkov. You got Rhino. You've got Tkachuk. You've got Lundell, baby Barkov. Now you add Brad Marchand. You've got Sam Bennett. You've got Carter Verhaeghe. These guys play the full 200 feet every fucking shift, every game. And people go, oh my God, how is this Panthers team just winning over and over? Are you insane?
Towards the end of the second, this is when it started to look like, even though the shots were pretty close, to me it started to look like the Panthers were a little bit in like, clock's our friend, chip it out, chip it in, chip it out, chip it in, chip it out.
But it wasn't panicky, right?
I know.
Soft chips.
Yep, but even that, and maybe I'm just going with
soft
credit.
chips.
Soft. Lays, baked Lays, baked Lays.
No, those are hard.
Yeah, those are way too hard. Regular Lays. Sun chips.
Soft flour tortillas.
Flour tortillas. Flour.
Wraps.
Dude, corner flour.
Flour.
Soft. But even that is dangerous against the Oilers because the second you start just being like, Get it out. We don't want to possess anymore. They're like down your throat all fucking game. And I wrote in my notes, I had myself thinking at this point, it's not even your fault because you're just trying to fucking move the clock. But the Edmonton Oilers start to do shit here where you're like, now we're in trouble. I did want to jump in here and say this because I've written this a few times, and I'm really curious what the chat thinks. I know there were some misses, or it felt like there were some misses. There were some cries from the Panthers.
Oh,
there
yeah.
were some cries from the Oilers, but no penalties is except for the matching.
That is a masterclass. An absolute Chris Rooney masterclass.
And I don't know what people want to say in the chat, because again, I know there were a few that they were like, that was a trip, that was too many men, whatever. I just think isn't that how you want to decide this game? 5-on-5.
Nothing.
Fucking bloodbath.
No power plays.
I love that.
It was fantastic. Just good,
that
clean
was
hockey.
So great.
Good, clean hockey.
That was amazing. Right before the period ended, there was a scramble that the Oilers had where Bob, for the first time all game, started looking like a fish on deck.
He's doing this thing.
And he's like, oh shit. Like, Bob, normally he's big and calm. What does Merle always say? Big and calm.
Big and calm.
Get
Get big.
If your goalie's big and calm, you will win games. For the first time, Bob's flopping all over the place, and I was like, oh, whoa. But nothing goes. No. And then, dude, right after that, incredible pressure from the Barkov line. He almost scored. Verhaeghe got him right out front, and he almost just like reach around a Stu. But it didn't go. And you're thinking like, oh, fuck, that would have been a big goal. But they keep it in. Verhaeghe shoots it into the corner, or shoots it on Stu. It comes out. Barkov shoots it right off Reiner.
Yeah.
I have two things to talk about. One, do you think Barkov was literally trying to shoot it off Reiner there?
Genuinely, yes. I think. Well, I don't think he was. I don't think he was trying to shoot it off him. But that puck is low and hard on the ice, right? Skimming right off the ice. He's going like this because he's so fucking smart. He's so dialed. I'm putting this right at Rhino's feet. Either he gets that stick down on the ice and he taps it in, or goes right off those boots, goes in the net.
I thought it was a great play because Stu, not as bad as Jean-Luc, but Stu comes out pretty hard, and like he sees Rhino backdoor and he's like, kind of your point, just get it in there. Anything can happen. We've seen so many goals this playoff going off skates, so I'm with you on that. Here's the first time, and guys, I'm sorry, any Oilers fans here. I genuinely stand by everything I've ever said about Stu Skinner. I think he's a fascinating guy, and I think some of the Oilers fans' treatment of him has been unfair. I think he's played some great games for you guys. I think, kind of 2 years in a row he wasn't the answer, so say what you want about the kid. But he's not a bad goalie.
Not at all.
But that rebound, I can't excuse. I don't know what he was doing there, dude. He just shoots that in. And anyone listening to the broadcast, tell me what they were saying.
You don't think he just loses the puck?
Dude, he just blockers it. Like, Verhaeghe just flips that on net. I'm like, dude, that has to be not right there. Like, you talked about Bob a couple times, like directing pucks to the corner, being better about that. Dude, and maybe, I'm not saying even I think you have to see Barkov there, but even if you don't, dude, in the puck, like Verhaeghe flipped it. It wasn't even like a hard shot.
Well, hey, they tell you this.
It has to be gone.
The worst thing a goalie can do is reach across your body to glove the puck.
Some people were saying he should have caught it, and I was like, no.
The worst thing you can do is reach across your body to glove the puck.
But dude, that to me was such an easy, like up to the corner, buddy, even to the middle, like just.
But hey, when there's no pace on the puck, then all of a sudden you're going like this. Look at me. You're trying to pop it.
Yeah.
That's when you go, and it falls back up your back. Like, just get it out in front of you.
And again, I love the kid. I do. But, like, that was the first time where I was like, oh, no. Because, dude, like, Sam Reiner's goal was amazing. Matthew Tkachuk's goal was amazing. Everybody's freaking on Stu, but I was like, he's good, dude. He's okay.
Hey, I'm going to say this.
I was like, fuck.
I'm going to say this, and I'm not talking about all Oilers fans. I'm talking about a choice few. I'm calling it right now. Stu Skinner will not be on the Oilers next season.
Correct.
And you don't deserve him. A lot of you Oilers fans, you don't deserve him.
Hey, you know what, Dan?
Fucking bullshit that kid deals with.
Tangent. We'll get into this in the summer.
He's a great fucking player. He's a great person. He's gotten you to 2 Stanley Cup finals. You don't deserve him.
He will be an incredible case study in a different market. Yeah. Maybe he's the same guy, but if he's not, if he takes a step, then that reeks of like a Mitch Marner situation.
Yeah.
But anyway, that one killed me. Utah, give me 2. That one hurt me a little bit for Stu, but a fucking massive goal. At the end of the day, it's
changed
just
everything.
Massive goal.
That was the game. Listen,
everything.
We kept saying, I'm not hiding it. I've been saying it from day one. I've been on the Panthers bandwagon for 3 years. Fell off for a second there in the first round, against Tampa.
Yeah.
I wasn't rooting against.
Hold on. Somebody in the chat earlier said Tampa in 7. Hey, boys. Hey, What? Honk, 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 honk,
I'm
honk,
a
honk,
clown.
honk.
Imagine a clown that
Jesus
was on me.
Christ,
Hey, but I was never
10-7.
rooting against him. But I did pick
Fucking
against.
insane.
Listen, been on the bandwagon for 3 years. Absolutely love this fucking team. They're out of control. But it's just like everything they do is so impressive.
I have a question for you again.
Yeah.
I thought Knobloch, for a lot of these playoffs, pushed every right button. And I would say in this series, it's hard because the Panthers are so good, but in this series, I felt like he pushed a few of the wrong ones.
Hey, can I say this though? I think he ran out of buttons.
Yeah, fair. It wasn't really his fault.
I really don't think it was. You can't watch, and more in-depth Oilers fans, I could see them making this point. But I think if you watch Game 5 and Game 6, you can't sit there and go, "Oh, Knobloch did this wrong. He did that wrong."
Yep.
I think he ran out of buttons. I think you run out of answers against this team. The fact that this Florida Panthers team is this deep, they were this healthy.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do.
So somebody said, where is it? Smelly says, what'd you guys think of the poll then putting him back in? And I just want to address this kind of, Smelly. I think we both said you have to start Stu. And I might have started him in Game 5 at home and started Jean-Luc on the road. But regardless, you are where you are.
Did you just say irregardless or did you?
I said regardless.
Okay, all right.
You got to start Jean-Luc. You got to start Stu where you were. I was actually stunned. They didn't put Jean-Luc in to start the third. I don't know how you felt about that.
To me,
What's done was done.
wave the white flag. I think they knew it.
I just think, dude,
Buddy,
Jean-Luc has shown he's
doesn't
almost
matter.
even better when he comes in
Yes.
in game.
But dude, it didn't matter because the Oilers weren't scoring. They weren't.
You're probably right, but fuck.
Yeah, you got to try something.
Do something. Push him. Pull him. Do something.
Shiver push on the line every time. He blows right past him.
God damn. So,
All right, folks. The Stanley Cup is in the building.
Stanley Cup's here,
We're
everybody.
playing. We are the champions.
We're gonna
The boys are coming
We're
up.
gonna keep going, and we'll see what happens here. But we're gonna keep going. Sorry, it's gonna get loud. I would have gone, Jean-Luc.
Here we go. Ready?
Come on. Holy shit, boys. Oh, it's here.
There it is.
Watch the answer. Yeah, turn it around, Red.
Red is turning the
Turn
camera around.
I'm going to put the mic up.
Stanley Cup is in the building. The boys are here. You love to see it.
Listen to this crowd, dude. They're fucking
Red.
screaming on the street.
Redmond, the camera on screen is the one on the ground.
No, it isn't. Look. That's it. No,
Oh,
it isn't. That's you got it right. You got it right.
He got it.
Red, you got it right.
The boys are in the building.
Wow, dude. It's in the air.
You got Bedlam. We've got Bedlam, folks. The boys are holding the cup up over the ledge at Elbo Room right now. Unbelievable stuff. All right, chat. I'm going to keep talking to you
shit.
while we do this, but the boys are here.
Holy
Houston Forsling holding the cup up over the ledge right now as we speak. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Absolutely unreal. Unreal scenes here, folks.
All right, well, Dan.
We got Gustav Forsling hoisting the cup. Beautiful stuff.
Wow, this place is going insane.
Place is going crazy.
You should see how deep it is on the streets. The people are lined up across the street. Here comes the beer pour, dude.
Chat, we know it's loud as shit in here, but hey, this is what happens when you celebrate a Stanley Cup.
Holy shit. That's insane. All right, Dan, in that case, I'm going to take us right to the end. I thought it was a perfect third period from the Panthers.
Fantastic.
Dude, just playing with the lead, getting the puck out, doing everything he needed to do. Verhaeghe had a chance, about 10 minutes left. Huge save from Stu, but it didn't matter because they were like, we don't need it. We don't need it. We'll win 3-0. We'll win 3-0.
Come in here.
Get
Come in here.
Fucking let's go.
How are you, brother?
Come on,
hey,
buddy.
let's
Come
get
on.
it. Let's get a go
Go.
Panthers for the chat.
Go Panthers. Let's go. Vamos Gatos, baby.
Come on.
Vamos, Gatos. Let's go. Wow. Holy shit.
OG. You're one of the six.
OG.
One of the six. Holy fuck. And then, dude, it just Bob was the difference. Wow, dude, that's incredible.
Cup up on the bar, folks. Cup up on the bar.
Bob was the absolute difference maker in this game. You get an early goalie pull. Look at us. We cash our empty netter. And who was it, dude? Sam fucking Reinert to complete the hattie. I said that, by the way, in the box. I go, look for Reinert on the hat trick for the empty netter.
Yep.
He didn't even stop at 3. He goes 4 burger. Absolutely fucking insane. You know what was fucking hilarious, dude? I didn't even see the Oilers score.
Got to talk to you guys about Long Drink. Come on. This thing has taken over my life. DP's life too. It is a canned cocktail that is so good. It's a citrus soda. It's got real liquor. It's so refreshing. It carried us through the playoffs. I'm obsessed with this stuff. And now that the playoffs are over, it doesn't even matter because it's going to carry me through summer. On the beach, in LA, living life. It's amazing. Miles Teller, Kygo, Ricky Fowler, Tuukka. There are insane investors in this thing. It came all the way from Finland. It was invented in the 52 games, and they brought it here. It's finally in America, and I'm loving it so much. There's a sugar-free, it's gluten-free, it's all natural. I've been having it nonstop. It's my favorite drink ever, okay? And it doesn't leave you feeling so full. Like, sometimes I have the beers all day, and you're like, oh, God, this is a nightmare. Long Drink, completely different story. It's so amazing. It tastes like nothing else you've ever had, all right? It's crisp, it's smooth, it's the other seltzers have that fermented sugar, and I don't vibe with that as much. Long Drink, it's so amazing, and it's the flavors, there's like, it's almost like lemony, but it's so unique. It's one of my favorite drinks. It's so unique. It's really special. I want you to check it out. I'm begging you to check it out. It's going to carry me through all my beach days and all my fun and all my baseball and everything else now that hockey's over. So please go to thelongdrink.com/almostfriday. See everything they've got cooking right now. You are going to love it. I'm loving it. DP's loving it. It's my favorite canned cocktail right now. Go check it out. thelongdrink.com/almostfriday. Guys, real quick, I need you to check out the Could Be The Move podcast on Almost Friday. It comes out June 23rd, and it's from our boy, our absolute homie, the guy, Bobby Dolan. It's from the viral Could Be The Move Instagram page. Dolan's got his own pod now. It's going to be insane. He's breaking down moves. He's doing his thing. You're going to love it. He is the most uniquely funny kid I've ever met, and that's not an exaggeration. That's not an ad. That's completely true. Could Be The Move pod from Dolan. It's based on moves sent in by listeners, moves he sees in the wild, moves he comes up with. He's going to debate and analyze all the hilarious moves. It comes out every Monday, okay? June 23rd, first one, and it comes out every Monday. It's on YouTube. It's based on the Instagram. Bobby Dolan, the guy. Go check it out.
Did you? I literally looked up and the Oilers had a
Chat,
goal, and I was like,
I'm embarrassed to say,
I didn't even see the goal. I haven't even seen the replay.
Legitimately, I did not see the Oilers goal. We were just like, I was saying, oh, this is what I was going to say earlier. Sorry, Chad. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. We're in the building,
We're pouring beer off the ledge.
We're there. We're with a bunch of great Panthers fans. Shout out Emrod.
Yeah.
Invited us into his suite.
You won the cup himself.
We're rooting for the Panthers during the game, right? You all know me. I've been on the Panthers the whole time. All game, I'm going like this. 0-0.
Yep.
It's 0-0. Don't get cocky. Don't get comfortable. Then it gets 3-0, 4-0, and I go, all right, get comfortable.
Do it.
We got our empty net. Get comfortable. All of a sudden, I look up. I thought it was an error. I thought it was an arena error. I went, why does it say 4-1?
Dude, I saw them showing a clip of Bob getting scored on. I was like, is this like a highlight from a different game? And they were like, I felt bad for him too because he deserved the shut.
He did.
That was fucking insane, dude. It was insane. Hey, Red, take this. Put some on the story for everybody.
Hey, can I get a Go Panthers?
Go Panthers!
Let's go, boys.
Oh,
Hey, we recreated the picture, huh?
I just had my daughter 4 fucking.
Dude,
I just saw it.
Absolutely insane. Okay, couple things for me down the stretch here. Shout out our boy Oshie. Oshie said, come on, buddy.
We're bringing out our boy Ross.
Yeah,
real
get
quick.
in here.
Tell the people what you're seeing and how you feel.
It's a dream come true. I told you last night, my dreams never got this far. The Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Hey, did you touch the ice last night?
I touched the ice last night, thanks to these boys. We're still buzzing. We're still letting this ride. And again, they're the best team in professional sports. And if you would have told me 10 years ago that the Florida Panthers were here, no one would have fucking believed you.
And that they are the example of excellence across professional sports.
You're damn right. You're damn right. And let's run it back next year, because who's got it better than us, boys?
How about that, eh?
Nobody.
How about that?
Hey, take a look at this view. Insane. Oshie, I wanted to say shout out our boy Oshie. He said before the series, I'll put this on the story. I'll put this text on the story.
But really go into how insane it was what he did.
He literally texted us for the series and he goes, "What do you guys think?" And we're like, we picked the Oilers, both of us. I'm like, they're inevitable, Osh. They're inevitable. And Osh goes, "Boys, it's gonna go Oilers, Panthers, Panthers, Oilers, Panthers, 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 and 6." And I was like, okay, you're a psycho. And then literally after every game, he would text us again, dialed. And I was like, dude, you're scaring me.
Buddy,
you're scaring me. Dude.
When he tells us that story of the right when he sees the other team losing composure, you see his mind.
Yeah.
TJ Oshie sees the fucking game. And when he went, it's going to go 2-2. Florida's going to go win in Edmonton, then win on home ice in 6. I went, you're out of your fucking mind.
You're out of your mind, dude. And the winning game 5 and on the road, he was like,
He texts us, he goes, "Ready, boys?"
Okay, I also want to say, I don't know when it was discussed, but literally, I mean, God, anybody in this chat, I love hockey, you love hockey. The Stanley Cup is 20 feet from us.
Hey,
it's the coolest trophy I've ever seen in my life.
I fucking love hockey.
I love hockey, dude, and I love what this trophy means to people, and I swear to God, it nearly brought a tear to my eye that they hand it to all the boys that didn't win it last year first.
Yeah, I know.
Barkov, right to Schmidt, right to Seth Jones, right to Nosek. Like, that is actually so fucking cool.
Class.
And again, I don't know if it was planned or if they talked about it after, but like, that is just such a fucking beautiful thing. Sports is so amazing.
And then if we're talking cup celebration,
yep,
I am not kidding you guys. We were at the pool at the W Hotel. Shout out the W Hotel.
Shout out the W. Holy fuck.
Our home the past few days.
Past few weeks, pal.
Brad Marchand's family's there.
Yeah.
One of the best families you'll ever see. Nicest people in the world.
Yep.
Beautiful people. Watching Brad Marchand get handed the cup by Bob.
Dude.
And watching Brad 14 years later, skate his lap with the cup. I almost cried.
Dude, I put it on the story. Everybody go look at the story from last night. There was a moment where he was on the ice. We already said what up to him, whatever, and he was just kind of standing there, like, looking at the crowd. And, like, he had his hands on his hips, and he went like this. And the whole crowd just started cheering.
Nuts.
And he's, like, just doing a wave.
Imagine him going anywhere else. Sorry, Bruins fans. Brad Marchand is a Florida Panther.
I don't know if this is the time for this because it's fucking chaos, but I really didn't like no handshake line from Kane.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen it. We've been up all night. I haven't got to go back and look at the coverage. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was hurt.
I don't care what happened. Actually, I do care what happened. I will caveat this by saying if Evander Kane had an emergency, injury,
I don't know what
something
happened
that brought him off the ice, then I apologize for this take. But if that was just sheer pettiness, I absolutely hate it. It's not even an old hat take. That's just classless. You got to go through the line, buddy. You got your fucking dick punched in by a better team.
You battled. Like, we were hearing the reports that the shit talk in this series was, like, out of control. So, dude, to be clear, I'm sure the Panthers said some mean, like, some over-the-line shit to him. I almost guarantee it. So I can understand being like, dude, I don't want to go fucking shake that guy's hand. He just said something about what I did in my past, whatever. But I'm like, dude, you got to let's go shake that hands.
Let's go shake their hands.
You got to go do it, dude.
You have to do it now. And again, like I said, if you're hurt, if you got an emergency.
Okay. Brandon says he got a misconduct and never came back. Doesn't excuse it for me.
Doesn't excuse it at all.
Dude, the guys that didn't dress come out and
get
shake
on the
hands.
fucking ice, pal. Get on the ice.
So I don't love that. There's more I wanted to talk about, Dan. Like, fucking what you do from here if you're the Oilers, what you do from here if you're Florida. I don't even know. It's too chaotic. Like, I almost want to turn the camera around and let these people fucking watch this shit. What do you think? What do you want to get into now?
Man, I want to get into the fans, the people in the chat. My friend Dave. I want to shout out my friend Dave.
My boy Dave.
My friend Dave and I have been through a lot together, decades of friendship, and we lost Tin Roof last year.
Yeah, we lost it.
We lost there.
Tin Roof belonged
and it was Dave who had the courage to eat at Tkachuk that day on Game 5, the Oilers restaurant, to eat at Tkachuk and start to take it back, then meet us at Tin Roof, take Tin Roof back, and we started a tradition. Pickleback shot every period.
Every period. Dude,
Pickleback
I get
shot
a
every period.
Pickleback every period.
And my friend Dave ran up to the cold zone.
He did.
Literally sprinted and did a pickleback shot with me every period last game. And every time we said 0-0, lock in. And it's just,
stay on the gas, stay on the gas.
If this isn't hockey, man, if this isn't what it's all about, seeing this fan base, looking at this packed fucking bar, the streets outside at 7 a.m. People want to shit on the parade last year. They want to say, oh, these fans, blah, 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 blah. It's 7 a.m. here in Florida. People haven't slept.
Buddy, I wish, I'm going to put it up as soon as we're done with like the streets, it's like a cross, it's all the way to the beach here, dude. It's fucking insane.
People are going fucking nuts. And seeing these fans and what this fan base has been through, what this franchise has been through, and watching the way fucking Bill Zito has built this team up.
Really good, dude.
Watching these guys buy into this project, this system. And now here we are. 3 Stanley Cup appearances in a row. 2 Stanley Cup wins in a row.
Buddy, we talked about...
if you want to talk shit about Florida hockey, you can get fucked as far as I'm concerned.
You just took the 2020s from Tampa. We talked about this. Like, when people look back on the 2020s, like, who really ran shit there? It felt like John Cooper's Tampa teams. Oh, my God. Literally, you fucking blinked, and this team is the 20 team of the 2020s. They took it from Tampa in fucking 3 seasons. It was fucking insane.
Man, it's we talked about it, right? I don't want to piss off any Tampa fans, but maybe a little bit of a Mickey Mouse Cup in the bubble there.
Yeah, I always say that too.
Maybe.
That's how I feel. But
you
it's
played the Montreal Canadiens in the Cup.
Like, what are we talking?
4 years ago.
Who were last the next year? I was like, what?
This team. We want to talk about dynasties. We're doing it.
Beat the Oilers twice. We're here. Like, holy shit. So yeah, I think if you're Edmonton, I mean, no one in here wants to hear, but Edmonton, I'll save it. Florida, I'll say this. We have on really good information. Sam Bennett's coming back. We have on really good information that there's a high percentage chance Brad Marchand's coming back. I think Ekblad's gone, but I don't know.
I would guess.
But man, you can bring back. You got Bob another year. You can bring back another really competitive team. I saw that because dude, don't forget that Tampa team with the shortened COVID seasons. I saw that this Panthers team, and probably the Oilers too, or no, because it's the Panthers. This Panthers team played more games over a 3-year stretch than any team in NHL history.
Yeah.
Okay. It's because the seasons used to be shorter back in the other earlier dynasties. Tampa had COVID shortened.
Yeah.
3 years, most amount of games in NHL history. So it feels fucking insane. I was banging the drum that they were tired coming into this playoffs. So it feels insane to think they wouldn't be tired going into the next playoffs. But my God, if any fucking team could do it, it's this exact team that was built for these moments.
It's unbelievable, man. Like, you know, we're watching them right now, chat. Cup is full up here.
Cup's getting
it's about
poured
to go
out.
over the edge. Can I have one of those? Wow.
I don't care. This is fun. Thank you so much.
What happened to the stream?
I don't know. We're cruising. It's chaos in here right now.
Chat, it's chaos. We're gonna keep buzzing for you for a little bit here. We've been going for about an hour.
If the camera went out, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
We're black.
We're back. One of the cameras died. It's chaos in the streets. And dude, Dan, I kind of think Like
Chat, don't worry, we're back. Don't worry.
I honestly think we might just go, like, I almost want to leave this up, and if one of the boys wants to come jump, we'll get him on. But otherwise, we go get some story for everybody.
We're back.
What do you think?
Call it?
I almost want to just leave the stream up. Because if someone wants
no.
to come jump on, they can. Then,
Oh, yeah, true.
like, because you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to have it up if someone wants to say something.
Let's just keep buzzing. Chat, we're going to stay with you.
Okay, we're gonna
We'll keep buzzing. We're
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
we're gonna chill for a few more minutes. Some of the boys are coming around here. Maybe we'll get someone to sit down with us. Enjoy.
They're firing, dude. Matthew Tkachuk's up on the bar. It's fucking losing our minds right now. We're ringing the bell.
Hey, I want to keep going through a few shout outs. I want to shout out our girls at the Cold Zone.
Oh my God, the rat.
Best ladies in the world. We had a custom made empty netters rat. And man. Doesn't get much better than this field.
It is a special time to be a hockey fan down here, man. I am sweating.
Oh, buddy.
Literally, dude. I'm like, you're not even that bad. I am like dripping sweat. Like I am like, my body is shutting down. Is Chucky have the belt on? I can't see.
Oh yeah. So we got Mikala drinking beers out of the cup right now. Everyone is fucking ripping.
Holy shit.
We got the family here. The Wags are here. Guys, our scene right now is out of control.
Oh, Steve, we know we kept the rat. We told the girls to put the rat on the ice. They absolutely loved it. And I kept a rat from last year, and I kept a rat from this year. Those will be keepsakes forever. Dude, the amount of fucking beer being poured into this cup right now. Like, I actually cannot believe someone's about to drink all that.
Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff going on right now in the bar.
Red, can you show the bar? We're going to try to show the bar. Hold on. Yep, that's the one. You did it. It's a delicate maneuver.
Hey, Red.
I don't know what you want me to do. It's chaos. Okay, so maybe, I don't know either. The live stream. That's actually so funny. Like, my bad. We might get killed for the background music. We don't know.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! The boys are going crazy.
Boys are going crazy. All right, chat. I think we're going to bounce from you right now. This has been unbelievable. Great episode.
Hey, it's probably pretty easy to turn it back on.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see if we can get some of the boys to
we're
chime
gonna
in.
get some story shit. Pop on your Instagrams. We're gonna be firing all this on. Maybe we'll go live on IG. Honestly.
Yeah.
We'll go live on IG.
Well, guys, if you're not following us on IG, pop on right now. It's going to be amazing. We're going to get in the mixer here. We're going to keep giving you content. But hey, unbelievable season.
And if someone wants to sit down, we'll pop this back on.
Yep.
So get your notifications on. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're going to get IG live. We're going to get story content. Follow everywhere.
Unbelievable stuff. Hey, folks, if you've been with us all season, we fucking love you. If you just joined recently, we love you as well. It's been amazing. Oh, we got a quick announcement here at the bar.
Oh, wait, hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, we're fine. All right, chat.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up here. This has been unbelievable. Great episode, great season. It's mayhem up here. Sorry for all the craziness, but at the same time, you're seeing it raw. You're seeing it live. Fucking beautiful stuff.
Shout out Elbo Room.
Shout out Elbo Room.
Holy
the best
fuck.
in the fucking business. Greatest bar in America.